What's up, you guys? What's going on? Today is Wednesday, September 16th. It's day 85 of our walk across America. Getting a late start today, per the usual. Walking across the 40, heading east for a good long ways. A truck is approaching here. It's sort of it's a little different walking the highway. We walked quite a bit in Nevada and Utah, in the back roads, back country, and so far we've been pretty much straight through on the highway. This is day 2, walking completely in Colorado. We've been without Cat now for about a week plus, and it's not quite the same without our kitty cat. Hopefully you get better soon, Cat. Quite a bit's transpired over the last week or so. Rob and Angela came out with us, hiked with us. James' brother and sister-in-law, good friend of mine, and his lovely new bride. And that was fun. It was really refreshing to have Rob and Angela with us last Sunday, as we got to camp up in this state park. I can't remember the name. Up pretty close to Vernal. And James and I have had the luxury of staying with the Morals in Vernal. Thank you so much to Trevor and Kelly and Jackson for putting us up. It's a luxury 5-star resort kind of stay. They hooked us up with food all the time, and we're just constantly taking care of us. So thank you guys. If you see this, we truly appreciate you. James and I were talking about how blessed we are to know you, and we had such a wonderful time staying with you guys. So thank you. Just before that, we stayed with the Clark family for a couple days. Thank you to the Clark family, to PK and Cheryl for putting us up, and for Skylar getting the ball rolling on that, and Clayton and Kahea. And you guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, over these last few days, it's been pretty steady walking. Not a lot going on the road. We've had a few people stop and talk to us here in Colorado so far, just making sure we're okay and sharing our story and around the Vernal area. We got an oil change today on the supply car, and got the tires rotated and balanced, and we met a homeless friend who has sort of fallen on some rough times. So at this point we have so much water and so many snack bars and food that we're actually helping some of these folks that are more down and out on their luck with some of these snack bars. So for all of you who have helped us out with snack bars and water, we truly appreciate it. And then the other day, I have a little seat here. The other day I met this really cool guy. His name is Warren, from, I don't know where. I don't even know where he started from, honestly. But he's biking out to the Pacific Ocean. Really interesting guy, talking about, I mentioned this the other day in a live, but talking about the 8 tenets of Buddhism. And he was specifically talking about right meaning or right thought or something like that. There's like these different specific right ways of doing different things. And we were just sort of vibing, man. I've been really focused lately on being, and what that means to us as humans. What is being, and how can we well, like, what's the best way to live? As far as focusing on, just being. And James and I actually listened to a general conference talk the other day by Lindsay Robbins from 2011 on the difference between being and doing. And it's quite profound. I think for a lot of my life, especially these last few years, my focus has been more on being so that I might do, or doing so that I might, doing so that I might be. But really, it's more about being so that we might do. It's more about being than it is doing. And what I mean by that is, take for instance this walking across America. This is the doing, the walking, city to city, town to town, state to state. This is the doing. But the being, there's been several days. I mean, we're walking for peace. There's been several days where I'm frustrated, I'm tired, I'm cranky. The being of me and who I am is sort of not vibrating on the best frequency. And so the being is really finding peace, really focusing on awareness and being, just focusing on being. What is being? What does that mean? What does it mean to be? What's the best way of being? And I don't know that there's any one way of being that is so much better than the other, but when I think of what is being, ultimately, for me, it comes back to Jesus Christ. Being Christ, being like Christ, being like Gandhi and Buddha and Martin Luther King, and being like the people who did incredible things, but it's not in what they did, I believe, that left that indelible impression on those that followed them and on those that they really gave their hearts and souls to. But I believe it was more their being that people really, that they, in how they really resonated with people. Abraham Lincoln was very much this way. It was his being that resonated with people in helping him rise to the presidency. He was very jovial, told amazing stories, and was just this light-hearted, jolly sort of giant of a human when he was around groups of people. Although he did tend to be sort of melancholy. He was melancholy and in his head a lot of the time when he was on his own. But I believe the greatest leaders in this world that have ever lived have a way of being where they are at peace, where they have light, where they are focused on love and on others and on building each other up. I met this wonderful fellow in Vernal today named Travis, who sort of exemplifies this way of being that is just so friendly and so loving and so kind. And it's just, they're fun, they're good, they're loving, they're light. They're the kind of people that we want to spend time with. And so that's what I've sort of been thinking about, ruminating on lately, is being. It's the best way of being. So anyway, I'm going to keep walking here. I'm not sure when this will be posted. This is day 85. I've been just sort of going through lately my personal readings, quite a bit in A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, recommended to me by my man Michael Revelio there at Optimize Me in Phoenix, Arizona. Much love to you, Michael. Thank you for recommending that book. It's a game changer for sure. So anyway, much love, you guys. Peace out. Thank you for following our journey. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you so much for the love, for the shares, for the likes, for the engagement on social media. Please continue to share this with your friends, with your family. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. What is being to you? What is the best way to be? How can we tap into that state of being, of awareness? Much love, you guys. God bless. Peace to you. Take care.